I changed it for the other one.
You should have just changed it all back.
No.
They won the Super Bowl with that set.
That's great. And in the words of Jalen Hurts, Jordan Mailata, that was the 2024 season. We're on to the 2025
That was
season.
Nick Sirianni.
Shut up.
Fact checked.
Shut up. Do the thing.
What thing?
That thing you did all last year.
Oh, they didn't win a game. They lost. Remember?
Yeah, but they won the game before that.
No, I'm not going to do it.
Okay. Can you just do the thing for old time's sake?
No.
Okay. Welcome back to the 52 Reasons podcast. We're back.
I'm here.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
It's been about 6 months.
Yeah.
Lots happened in that 6 months.
Yeah, I say so.
You know, the Eagles won the Super Bowl.
They did. Somebody never posted that episode.
Yeah, there was like an episode that got lost and, somewhere that will never see the light of day.
Yeah, no big deal or anything.
No big deal or anything. But, John, we're back, buddy.
We are.
How are you?
Good.
Yeah.
Eagles won the Super Bowl.
They did.
You forgot?
No.
Yeah.
We met Will Shipley.
Yep.
And Jeremiah Trotta Jr.
Yep.
Actually, right here.
I signed it.
You can't see it on the camera, but I promise you.
I'm glad you pointed it out because I couldn't see it either.
Sorry. But yeah, we're back for another season now. This is obviously the set's changed.
I don't know why you would do something stupid like that.
The set has changed. It's still a work in progress, kind of. I switched a lot, but regardless, we're back.
We're back.
Back.
I'm here.
Here. Hi. So a lot to get into in this episode.
Yeah, dude.
This will not be, full disclosure, this will not be our season preview episode. This is simply just off-season recap, kind of.
Probably the following week. Right?
Yeah, probably getting our feet wet into off-season and then getting back into the swing of things. So kind of talk about off-season. You still didn't turn off my Xbox. Thanks for that.
I was making sure everything worked. Okay.
I hate you. We're going to get into that. We have our bits, Chad back, Owen back. You got a quote. There's a new game with the draft class that I totally didn't just remember to do right now in this moment.
We had to change the game because I was too good at it.
He was too good at it, and I was running out of draft classes to do. But, John, before we get into any of that, how are you? How's been the last 6 months? It's not like we see each other 40 hours a week.
Good.
Yeah. All right, anyway, moving on. Tell me, how was the offseason?
Good, man. I mean, the offseason always seems to fly by when you win the Super Bowl, right?
Yeah, it does.
You're playing the last game of the season, and then you're opening the season as the first game of the season. Mm-hmm. Banner night. So, obviously, everything's going to flow by faster because, the players are out there. You still see them. They're doing they're doing appearances. They're doing all kinds of stuff. So, you see them a lot more than you would if they just lost in the playoffs or can make playoffs or something of that nature. So, I feel like it kind of flew by. I feel like the regular season is 16 days away from today.
Yeah, pretty crazy.
Which is insane because I feel like we literally just played the Super Bowl.
Yeah, it was pretty great.
And when you win the Super Bowl in the fashion that they won the Super Bowl in,
about the ass.
You rewatch that so many times where it's like
once a day. I think I see the dagger on my.
I see that. We see the Jalen Carter double punch to the face. Which is obviously Cooper DeJean's pick six.
Yep.
You see a ton of that on my feed. So
yes,
I feel like it's been fast moving, but also good at the same time.
Yeah, there's a lot to digest here. We on the practical side of stuff, in terms of what the Eagles did, lost a lot in the offseason.
Yeah.
However, kind of got a little younger on defense.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of last time we talked was literally just the Super Bowl. So everything is brand new.
I mean, okay, so let's start with the offensive side of the ball. The only big change was Beckton's not here any longer, and you slide in Tyler Snead.
Mm-hmm. And then obviously we had the injury scare with Landon Dickerson, but
thankfully he's okay.
Everything is saying that everything is fine with him. So that's incredible. That's awesome. Yeah, that was the big thing on offense. Obviously,
drinking.
Yeah, drinking, ripping some, and the other thing was you gave Saquon an extension, which I thought was interesting, and I'm not necessarily sure I agree with it. Not to say he didn't deserve it, but you didn't really need to. Why are you looking at me like that?
I said that, and you got pissy with me as soon as it happened.
Yeah, John, because it was 5 months ago. Opinions changed, pal.
My initial take was No, this is my take. You're gonna make me wake the kid up. Anyway, my initial take was, okay, yes, Saquon deserved more money. He had the best running back season that I've personally ever seen.
I mean, listen,
But
Wendell Smallwood was pretty good.
yeah, jail.
Jail,
Right.
jail.
Ha, shame.
Ha, shame.
Anyway, I feel like that sets a bad precedent for the team. Well, I mean, you could look at it either way. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, you can see the good and the bad. Like, obviously, if you perform, we'll pay you. But if you're under contract, you're under contract.
Yeah.
So that's like saying, like, next year, AJ Brown still got 2 years left. If AJ Brown goes out there and has 2,000 yards, which he's not going to, but say he did, and he leads the league in receptions and touchdowns and yards and breaks all these records, it's like, okay, well, does AJ Brown get a new deal now? You know what I mean?
It sets the precedent. I 100% agree with you.
Not that Saquon doesn't deserve it. We all love Saquon. We all appreciate Saquon. But it's just one of those things where it's like, okay, well, what if another player absolutely kills it this year? You're going to have to re-up him too?
Hold on 1 sec. This is more. Hold on. Shit, it's already recording. God damn it! I just made more work for myself.
Way to go, stupid.
Oh, anyway.
Now flipping it to the other side of the wall, defense is where we lost
a lot. Milton Williams gone.
Williams, Josh Sweat
Gone.
Darius Slay
Gone.
C.J.
Gardner-Johnson
Gardner-Johnson
gone. However, Zach Bond back.
Thank God.
James Bradbury gone.
James Bradbury. Well, we knew that. The other corner.
Isaiah Rodgers.
Isaiah Rodgers.
Gone.
Well,
now maybe might be regretting letting a couple of those corners go, but we'll get to that.
Okay. All intents and purposes, the main guy that we had to re-up out of all those guys was
Zach Bond, and we did.
And that was one of those situations where he earned a new contract, but his contract was up. So obviously made sense to bring him back. And thank God we did. We knew Milton Williams was not going to be re-upped.
We knew Josh Sweat
wasn't going to be re-upped.
We knew
James Bradbury wasn't going to be re-upped.
We knew Darius Slay was probably going to go.
See, the thing is,
the big shocker was trading CJ. It wasn't.
I mean, you got to look at his cap hits, right? I mean, CJ was a good safety for us, but you can't prioritize paying both safeties, Jalen Carter next year, and then multiple other young players on the defense. You just can't. Like, there's not enough money to allocate in a salary cap world to pay every single position. So he had, I think it was a $12 million cap hit this year and then a $17 million cap hit next year. Howie Roseman's not going to do that. He's just not going to do that.
No.
And obviously right now they're kind of having a hard time replacing that production at safety and at corner. But I mean, we're 2 preseason games in and we'll figure it out.
Somebody will take the bull by the horns, as they say.
I hope so.
Hopefully.
We are about 4 days away
from
Justin Simmons being an Eagle.
Yeah, pretty much. And then we get to the draft.
Yep.
Jahad Campbell.
How the hell did that dude fall to us?
You can say the same thing with Jalen Carter, Jordan Davis.
That dude was a top 10 pick.
Mm-hmm. It was an injury concern. It was the same thing with Dickerson. Wasn't Dickerson like a first-round projection, and then he had injury history?
Yeah, so much for that.
Yeah.
That guy's going to be good. He's going to be good. I mean, it's one of those things where it wasn't a need, but it was like, okay, he's there. I'm going to take him. You know what I mean? So it's just a fact of the matter that, I mean, you have Nakobe Dean with the injuries probably going to miss the first half of the year.
Probably.
Zach Bond, you just paid to be your top linebacker, and then you drafted Trot last year. But this guy's a little bit of a different level.
I cut my finger open.
Stupid. He's a little bit of a different level in terms of...
He's a psychopath.
He could pass rush. He can
Swiss Army knife.
He's just kind of one of those players that, like, you don't know always where to put him, but he's good enough to you just get him on the field and you figure it out.
Yeah, dude, there's bleeding like a bitch.
Will you stop being a little bitch? Hey.
Stop. It hurts.
Stop.
Can you kiss it?
No.
Please?
No.
Okay. Yeah, so you get Campbell in there, and then the second round pick, Andrew Makumba.
Okay, so
I hope so. Just before we do that, I really hope we're going to have another situation where we talked about Quignon and Coop last year, and we were like, oh, we love Quignon, and then I remember you said, like, did you? It's like, yeah, Coop's going to be really good, but like, did we really need him? Yeah, we did. I hope it's going to be one of those situations.
Well, with the Kuba thing, look, he had a great last preseason game. He had an interception return for a touchdown, a fumble recovery, but he got hurt again today.
Mm-hmm.
This is his second injury in training camp, not even in the regular season. So my concern is that dude might be too small, man.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, playing safety anyway. He had 4 years of college. He played 1 year at safety, but he also played 3 years at slot corner. So I've talked to you about this, but I think the best idea for this team at this point, Sidney Brown hasn't stepped up. That dude stinks.
Eli Ricks.
Well, no, not Eli Ricks. Eli Ricks is fine. He's a backup player. Keely Ringo.
That's who I'm talking about.
Adoree Jackson stink. They're not starters on this roster. Like if you have Super Bowl aspirations to go back to back, those guys can't be starting for you right now.
Yeah, they're very hot.
You saw him trying to cover Jamar Chase.
That was bad.
I mean, most people can't cover Jamar Chase, but like that was bad.
That's a good prove it
right
and against the best top 3 receiver in the league.
Right. So my issue is, I think you slide Coop outside. He's proven he can play any position in the secondary. You slide him outside. You put Nakuba at slot, and then you have to look at outside options like Justin Simmons to bring in safety. A lot of these veterans are starting to be signed now. Like Matthew Judon was just signed with the Dolphins. I think it was Stephon Gilmore, maybe, was just signed with the Colts.
Gross.
Something like that.
Wasn't he already on the Colts?
I don't know. But just a lot of older defensive guys are starting to sign with, a couple weeks left in training camp. So I think this is now the time to be like, okay, we gave the young guys a shot. They're not doing it.
Yeah.
So let's start looking at outside options.
Yeah, because, I mean, it's so hard to kind of tell when it pertains to rookies. Obviously Coop last year, that's a prime example of he was hurt. Yep. Wasn't really looking good in practice, and obviously we know what he did for the rest of the year. And I'm praying and hoping that it might be a similar situation to that.
The issue is
it doesn't feel like it.
It doesn't. Coop was still a big corner. Coop is not big, man. He's just not. He doesn't have that build, which you could always work on, but that's not an in-season thing you're going to be able to work
on. That's
an
next year off-season thing.
Right,
to work on.
Right.
Can I talk about my favorite player in the draft?
Who?
The Vanilla Gorilla.
Okay.
Ty Robinson.
Yeah, go for it.
I am so excited for him. For number 1, for obvious reasons. Number 2,
easy.
Judging from Cam Jurgens' reactions, because him and Cam Jurgens were teammates at Nebraska.
Mm-hmm.
Judging from his reaction, I'm pretty good. I'm so excited for Ty Robinson.
Yeah, he had I think a sack in his first preseason game. And I think he had a half a sack last game. Mm-hmm. So not bad, not bad.
Because your D-line is you have Nolan Smith, you have Carter, Davis, and Jomo. I'm Moro Jomo. I'm like, who the hell am I missing there?
Yep.
Jalix Hunt. Yeah, Ty Robinson in there.
Nolan Smith.
I mentioned Nolan Smith.
Josh Uche might not make the roster. Very bad.
Yeah.
Elise Zeus Ozolari. Again, not great.
Yeah, but that's kind of how they won the Super Bowl, and some ways
depth.
It's just depth. You kill them in the trenches. Don't let them get a chance to breathe.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what they did. And I think everybody I talked about this as Ojomo is probably going to have a great year this year.
Yeah.
Just kind of projection-wise. Go ahead.
A hot take.
Oh, already.
Already.
We are 15 minutes into this, but yes, by all means.
So everything I'm hearing out of camp this year, there is no issue with Saquon.
Yeah.
He doesn't look tired. Doesn't look beat up. He will be the first ever running back to go back to back 2000.
I love it.
Behind this offensive line, behind this running scheme, everybody knows they got to stop him. They couldn't. They couldn't.
I mean, the Chiefs did.
The Chiefs did.
But they sold out.
How'd that age?
Yeah, they sold out to block the run, and they're like.
So I think even if they do, okay, so you shut them down, okay?
Hmm?
Still got Jalen Hurts on their center.
And you still got A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, Dallas Goedert, Mitchie
Dotson. Again, another Howie Roseman special.
Yeah.
One of my favorite players coming out of the draft a few years ago, John Mechie, second round pick of the Houston Texans. Unfortunately, was diagnosed with leukemia and missed his entire rookie year. And then luckily, he was able to beat that and get remission and then come back and play. And unfortunately for him, it just never got put together
clicked.
after that. He was very good friends with Devontae Smith in college. They bring him in here for basically nothing.
Yeah, they gave up like a fourth string tight end.
They gave up a tight end that wasn't going to make a roster. A fifth round, they got a sixth round in return.
Yeah, so
it's high reward, low risk.
Low risk, high reward.
So it's one of those things where it's like, okay, now the wide receiver a little pretty deep.
I mean, obviously, AJ and Devontae, those are your 1-2. Now,
of course,
when it gets to the third,
it's still Dotson.
Dotson, Mitchie, Cooper.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like he might be.
Smith.
Anai Smith's going to make the roster as a punt return.
Yeah.
He's going to.
Thank God we don't have to watch Britton Covey anymore, man. Or Coop.
Johnny Wilson.
Might get tight end?
I think they might convert him.
They have to.
I think they might convert him.
It's either going to be like, Johnny, you have an option. Either you get cut or you...
I don't think he'll get cut, but...
become a tight end.
He's big enough to play tight end, and
look, the reality of it... I didn't mean to cut you off there. I'm sorry. The reality of it is... Like Johnny Wilson, if you do convert to tight end, you're going to play tight end because, unfortunately, Dallas Goedert is going to get.
Well, you got Dallas Goedert, you got Grant, and then
who?
Exactly. So
Johnny Wilson.
It's like, Johnny, look, man, you're 6'7", you're 225 pounds, or he might be heavier than that. I don't know, but you can do it. You can do it.
I think I even said it last year. Like when we were going over the draft, the first episode, I was like, that guy's a tight end.
Yeah,
that's not a wide receiver. That is a tight end.
Well, not today's wide receiver. I mean, the only big receiver you see nowadays is like Mike Evans.
Yeah,
and that's still like
first ballot
older.
Hall of Fame.
Oh, easily,
first ballot,
easily. But yeah, I mean, as a whole, I think the team is solid. I think the offense is ready to go. But the defense definitely has things.
A lot of question marks.
Yeah.
And fortunately for the Eagles, they have the best defensive coordinator in the entire league.
Sure.
So if somebody is going to get the most out of these guys, it's going to be Vic.
Yeah.
Vic is very good at what he does. He knows where to put guys. He knows where to put guys.
I guess that's my concern. So much, and he's been so great here, and just overall great in his career. If somebody was qualified to take this job, they would have already taken it already.
Yeah, and the fact that he's
nobody's done it yet. So I think this is the time for Howie Roseman to step up and be like, yo.
Justin, how you doing?
Justin Simmons, even another trade, because even Bennett, man, even since they traded for him, he hasn't been very good either.
No, mind you, he's only been here, a week and a half?
I mean, yeah, but still.
I mean, that was another Howie special where he got a guy who
for nothing.
So it's going to be interesting to see, once the 53 man is out and kind of who plays where, and that game against Dallas is going to be big because you really got to think who's going to be on CD.
Quinyon.
Oh yeah, Jesus Christ. George Pickens. I forgot.
Coop.
Okay, never mind. All the problems are solved. I forgot about Quinyon Mitchell. Did forget about him for a brief moment.
Yeah, remember he's don't matter side. He's covering everybody.
Yeah, he is.
I feel like if we could go back in the future and the offseason before we lost our players.
Part 2, part 3. What? Back to the Future 1.
Shut up. But if we could go back and we could be like, okay, you could bring one guy back from the Super Bowl that's signed elsewhere this offseason.
Isaiah Rodgers.
I think it's Slay. Vibes guy.
Yeah.
If you've seen him in camp, he is locking everybody down.
And he's
only going to play for another year.
Is Darius Slay going to be one of those Eagles that's you don't really... I think we're going to see it this year. You don't realize how great he was until he was gone.
He was fantastic.
He was excellent.
And it's one of those things where it's he's only going to play another year. You couldn't have given him a 1 year, $10 million deal? But okay, yeah, let's bring him back.
I think the hopes the Eagles had was like one of those young guys where they had an abundance of corners.
Yes.
Unfortunately for them, none of them have kind of stepped up.
That's the problem.
Yes.
I mean, I guess you don't know what you have until the older guy who's been an All-Pro is gone, so that way that spot opens back up. But I feel like it was one of those things where you could have had Slay here for another year. You could have coached up the young guys with Vic Fangio, and then you move on because he retires next year, and then that spot opens up.
Yeah.
But he clearly wanted to be here. He clearly wanted to play another year. That's
And unfortunately, like I agree with you, but it is a business.
Yeah.
Like Howie, you got to think that money got allocated to sign Zach Bond.
I feel like they overcorrected again, where it was after 2017, they re-signed all the old guys to bring them back and be like, oh, let's repeat, let's do this, let's do that. And then this time it was like, all right,
let everybody
go. Yeah, let all the old guys go. Let's bring back Bond. That's it.
The thing is at that time, I mean, you had what's his name? Who was the DC? Jim Schwartz. Who was also very good at his job.
Yeah.
Now
Cleveland Bro.
Yeah. Now, like I think I trust this version of the Eagles more than I trust that.
And I feel like 2017 was more fluky than 2024.
Yeah.
But it was just one of those things where you have the young talent on defense. I feel like you could have afforded to bring a guy like Slay back.
Yeah.
Or you could argue a guy like CJ. You could have kept him on the roster for this year.
No,
but trading his contract with $17 million cap hit would have been more difficult than 12.
Exactly. So I'm cautiously optimistic.
Yeah, I think it's just I'm not saying that they're not going to make playoffs. I'm not saying they don't have a chance to win a Super Bowl. Nothing of that nature. I'm just saying that there's improvements that can be made on this roster. It's not a ready-made roster for week 1 right now.
Can I make a hot take-ish?
Okay.
I think they're going to cakewalk to the NFC East division title.
Maybe.
Okay, let me tell you.
It's a difficult schedule.
But let me tell you what.
Okay.
Number 1, the Cowboys stink. What do the Cowboys do well?
Throw the ball.
Yeah, but their defense, bad.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Bad. Okay. Well, who's their head coach, John?
Brian Schottenheimer or something like that.
Point set.
Okay. All right.
Nick Sirianni. Who's Nick Sirianni?
Who's Nick Sirianni? Who's Doug Peterson?
Yeah, but
who's Andy Reid?
But at least like Sirianni had like the offensive pedigree of like he's like a young whiz kind of thing. Like Brian Schottenheimer coached like one of the worst offenses last year, and
honestly, dude, like I think your main point is the Commanders are going to take a step back, which I agree with. I do agree with
They
that.
got so fucking lucky last year.
I agree with you. I really do. And then they have a second place schedule. They have a more difficult schedule as well. Cowboys, I think, are going to be pretty good this year.
I don't think.
And I actually think the Giants are going to be scrappy.
I think they're going to remind me a lot of the Panthers last year.
Where
it's like they'll lose. Man, their defense is really good. The thing with the Giants is, like I said, I think they're going to be like the Carolina Panthers last year, where it's like, yeah, they lost a lot of games, but if you really look at those games, like they were feisty. And
not to say Jackson Dart's like the future or anything like that, but he's a hell of a lot better than Daniel Jones and what they had last year.
Kenny Pickett looked good in the preseason too.
I get that.
Super Bowl
I do. I get what you're saying, but
preseason only matters when it fits our narrative. That's just a fact of all facts.
Should we get to our bits?
Let's get to our bits. That's overview kind of thing. Like I said, our Big Mama season preview is going to be next week.
Yeah.
Because we're going to
really the following, because we're going to be covering the Cowboys. Because next week is, covering, the Browns and training camp cuts and stuff like that.
It'll probably be Cowboys week.
Like
the Tuesday before the season opener.
Yeah, because it's right there. We have our draft that day.
Yeah, we got
a loaded day that day.
Gonna be packed.
All right. So should we start with Owen or Chad?
Let's call our boss Chad. So for those of you who may be new to this, or I kind of forgot, we have our boss Chad. We call him, and he ranks stuff for us. That's pretty much the whole bit.
Let's talk about it.
I was about to. Okay. What? What? Call him again.
All right.
Gotta put it up today.
I think she's too important for us now.
Yeah. Yeah, what the hell? Yo. Oh.
Hey, guys.
Hey, bud, you just big time me?
You big time us, Chad.
What's going on? I'm driving home.
Okay, great.
Okay, great. Chad.
So,
Chad, well, first of all.
You guys didn't say bye to me, by the way.
Yeah, we waited for you.
We waited for you. We didn't know where the hell you were. But, Chad. Number one, welcome back to the 52 Reasons podcast, buddy.
It's good to be back. I miss you guys.
Yeah, I mean, see, it's not like you work with us every single day. But anyway, Chad.
So, Chad, we're talking about Andrew Makuba and the worries of him with health and safety and possibly bringing in Justin Simmons from the outside. So, with that said, Chad, today's ranks are going to be your favorite flavors of your favorite drink, chocolate milk. Are you ready?
All right, I'm ready.
All right. So, one, we're going to go True Moo.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
That's a good one.
Then we got Almond Breeze.
Gross.
All right.
Fairlife chocolate milk.
Gas.
Yoo-hoo and Nesquik. Where would you put these 1 to 5, Chad?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I would have to do...
Have some road rage there, Chad.
Let's see here. Probably Yoo-hoo, I'd go with number 1.
Okay, interesting.
I like that. Number 2, I would go with Nesquik.
Okay.
Number 3, I'd probably go with the Almond Breeze.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's a hot take. All right, keep going.
And then number 4, you said there was, what were the other 2?
Fairlife and True Moo.
Well, I haven't tried either of those, so that's going to be hard
Chad,
for me to rank.
his ranks. His ranks.
You tell me,
True
buddy.
Moo?
True Moo and then
True
Fairlife.
4 at 5.
No, that's
All right,
bad.
so
by
Chad,
you,
I'm going to tell you your list is completely wrong.
Completely wrong, Chad.
So
All right, you tell me yours.
I think it's Fairlife 1.
Fairlife 1. Fairlife is so fucking good, dude.
Then I think it's True Moo.
Yep.
That's the same company that makes the blue milk, Chad.
I haven't tried either of those, so now I got to try it.
We have to bring them in for him.
Yeah. And then I think you go Nesquik.
Yeah.
I
It's
think
classic.
I think it's Yoo-hoo 4 because it's not real milk.
No, it's
not.
like water
No, I
milk.
know that.
Yeah.
I know that.
And then it's Almond Breeze. I mean, who the hell wants almond milk?
Chad.
Psychopath.
Chad.
I'm lactose intolerant. I don't drink almond milk.
Yeah. I think it like a
If I would've
man.
tried those, I'm sure if I would have tried those other 2, I'd have them as 1 and 2.
Don't worry, Chad. We'll get you a couple of those.
Chad.
We'll get you a couple hot dogs with your relish. You're gonna be great.
You're gonna be great, dude.
All right.
All right, Chad. Well, you get home safe, buddy. We love you.
All right. Love you guys. See you soon.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, that's just bad. True Moo, or excuse me, Fairlife is number 1 by far.
Oh, yeah,
number
yeah,
1.
yeah,
It is
yeah,
so
yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
good.
Absolutely.
Next bit.
Owen.
Owen.
He's still at work. Yeah, he's still at work.
Yeah, he's still at work. Loser. I was about to type in his number. Like, I fucking know that.
I actually did the same thing with Chad's.
All right, here we go. Oh, and I know where you are, dude.
This guy.
Yo, buddy.
Yo, Owen.
What are you doing?
What's going on?
You are live on the 52 Reasons podcast. How does it feel to be back, bud?
Ooh.
Feeling like
Feels good.
feels like ripping a dart going 95 drunk driving, right?
I mean,
I don't propose.
Marlboro Red.
Yeah, of course, it's the best one. Anyway,
Of course.
Owen, name a random Eagle from the preseason legend that got cut that did not make the team.
This was not what I was expecting.
Yeah, we keep you on your toes, pal.
Are we talking this year or
Any year.
Any year. You're of your
Tebow.
choice.
Tim Tebow. I said Tim Tebow. Thank you, Owen.
All right, boys. I'll see you not tomorrow, but I'll see you Monday.
Yeah,
Safe travels, bud.
Safe travels. I love you.
All right, see you boys. Love you too.
Yes, bye. Yes. Set it back.
See, I would have went Paul Turner. Remember Paul Turner?
I would have went with Joe Flacco.
Even who was a preseason legend that got cut multiple times?
Jordan Matthews.
Greg Ward.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
That's another good one. Anyway,
But, like, Greg Ward, like...
I mean, he came back, but, like, he's been cut multiple times.
Greg Ward. Our guy, Greg Ward.
Would you like to give me the draft class, or would you like your quote?
Sure, I'll give you a draft guy. So this is kind of how it changed. So last year, I would give John a draft class, and he would have to tell me the picks in said draft. Or I would give you the picks, and you have to tell me what year it was, or something like that.
Yeah, you to give me the picks, I'd have to tell you the player and then the year in which that draft took place.
Yeah. So now I'm going to give him a player, and he has to tell me the year they were drafted, what rounds, and bonus points for what pick they were. So, John.
Yes.
I'm trying to think of literally anybody.
Anybody.
Let me talk to somebody.
No, just come up with, just give me your first name that pops up. And
I need to make
Oh my God. You don't come prepared. This is the problem.
John, I'm
always prepared.
Busy.
You're not a busy man.
Well, busy.
You're not busy.
All right. Braden Mann.
Braden Mann. Okay, well, he's not an Eagles. He was not drafted by the Eagles.
You are correct. He was not.
So, most punters go undrafted.
Mm-hmm.
Was he undrafted?
He was
not undrafted. Okay, so I'm going to go 6th round.
God damn.
I'm going to go 6th round. I'm going to say he was pick 192.
What year?
Oh, what year? I'll go 2018.
So close, John.
Okay.
So, Braden Mann was drafted in 2020.
Okay.
In the 6th round.
Yep.
Pick 191.
Oh!
Right there. Can you tell me the team that drafted him?
Jets.
Yes, correct.
Yeah, I knew that.
Good job. So that's going to be what we're doing from here on out. It gives me a little more flexibility throughout the year.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I'm really good at this.
Yeah, you are.
Anyway,
good at this.
All right. So this is the bit where I give Jared a quote, and he gets 3 guesses and 3 questions to name said player. Are you ready?
Can't wait, dude.
Bear with me because
it's been a while.
No, the way this is written is just hard to read. So just bear with me.
Can I give like a phantom pick? Actually, read the quote now. I'm going to give like a not a real answer, but judging from
okay.
Go.
If seeing that ring the Eagles just got doesn't motivate you, I don't know what will.
Okay. Can I just? This isn't a guess.
Okay.
But I just think it'd be funny to bring him up.
Okay.
Did Antonio Brown say that?
No.
Damn. Okay. Just because when you were like, I don't know, it doesn't make sense.
It didn't. The first call, it took me a couple times because there was no like comma.
Yeah, it was just straight through. Yeah. Okay. So, is this person an active NFL player right now?
Yes.
What team do they play for?
Houston Texans.
Is it C.J. Gardner-Johnson?
It is not.
Fuck. All right. What position do they play?
Safety.
Oh fuck. Is it fuck, what's his name? Oh my god. He's taking safety. Fuck. Oh my god. I can use one of my guesses as a was he almost drafted by the Eagles and they went with this player instead? Some player instead?
Mm-mm.
Fuck. Okay. Fuck. Fucking, I don't know, man. I really thought it was one player, but it's not.
Who do you think it was?
Earl
Thomas?
No. No, Jesus Christ. He plays for the Rams, dude.
Who?
The corner for the Rams that Eagles, they took that player and because in 2024, the Eagles thought the Rams were going to take Cooper DeJean, but they took this player instead.
Jared Verse?
No, the other guy. The corner.
I don't know.
Fuck. Anyway, I have no idea.
Okay.
I don't even have a guess.
Okay. What if I told you he was drafted by the Eagles?
In what year?
He's a Super Bowl champion.
In 2017. Is Jalen Mills?
It is.
Ah, the Green Goblin.
See, I knew I was going to get you because Houston Texan safety.
Yeah. And I fell right for it.
Yep.
Immediately.
You know who didn't fall for that?
Owen.
Yeah, he knew it immediately.
Yeah, C.J. Gardner-Johnson. Jalen Mills, the Green Goblin.
I didn't say when the quote took place.
That's a very good point.
Talking about 2017 Super Bowl ring, not the 2024 Super Bowl ring.
Yeah, because we just got so many.
Yeah, two.
So many. So, John.
Yeah.
A bit of a shorter episode, but not necessarily bad.
Okay.
Kind of getting our feet wet.
Yeah.
Back in the game a little bit.
Your toes are all out. Disgusting.
Some
people pay for that. You gotta be careful with that.
No, it's fine. Anything else you want to add?
No, dude.
We're back.
We're back.
Next,
it's gonna be a long season.
Yeah. So next week, maybe do an episode. I think maybe we'll talk about it.
We'll see.
Might be back next week. If not, the following week, that'll be our Big Mama episode.
Yeah, but we got a couple fantasy drafts this weekend.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, man. We're getting right back in the swing of things.
Honestly, if we don't do it next week and then we do it the following week, we would have had roster done, 2 drafts.
Yep.
2 fantasy drafts, and a whole lot to talk about.
See what happens.
But yeah,
See what happens.
That's all we got. How do we end it?